Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nemesis Gaming League, where the grind continues. That's right, we are back for our third and final match of the night. We are rounding things off, ladies and gentlemen, with the peak performers here in the Nemesis Gaming League. We're going into the Titan League. We've got the Bananas going up against Pinnacle. Your boy Psychonautic in the booth, ready to bring that action straight to you. And I am joined by the Titan player from Phoenix, Miles. However, at the moment, he is having a little bit of a technical issue with his Rocket League client, so he's restarting that, and hopefully he will be back with us as soon as possible. However, while he's gone, I'm going to try and carry this for you beautiful people out there. We got the Bananas versus Pinnacle. Bananas sitting at 1-2 right now, not having a spectacular season in the beginning, but it is the beginning. They got plenty of time to make it up, and they've had a rough start so far. However, Pinnacle, pretty much the opposite. They're coming from arguably one of the tougher conferences in the Titan League, and they are leading it 3-0. They're actually, some might say, are tied, but they their game performance, they're up by about one game over the team that's right behind them, which I think might be Phoenix. Let me pull this up real quick. And if it's not Phoenix, it's a different team. It is Phoenix. And the Nebula right behind them. Pinnacle actually leading Phoenix by one game, if I'm reading this correctly. So it's gonna be a tight one for the Bananas here tonight. I think they're gonna have a lot on their plate if they want to take a W away from this Pinnacle roster. Pinnacle looking fantastic so far. They've got Mad Max, who's a three-peat champion on Blizzard. However, coming from Blizzard over to Pinnacle this season, we see that he is following the same trends as he's always followed. Is Miles, are you back with me now?
Oh, yeah, I am now.
Oh, Miles, how long have you been here? Don't tell me I've been sitting here talking to myself.
My bad. I apologize. But now I am here and I'm ready to cast some Rocket League. I'm ready to see some peak gameplay.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, I think we're running a little bit behind. No, we're not. We are. No, yeah, actually we are. So let me get the answer prediction from you real quick so we can let these people get on the pitch and get this going.
Honestly, both teams, insane players. First of all, on the Bananas, we got Insanity, undefeated, and Bravo. That team looks insane. And then we got Pinnacle with Mad Max, Denzi, and Anti. Both teams just look amazing. And I feel like this might be a game 5 first game. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows?
We will have to see, but Pinnacle starting things off very quickly as Denzi gonna get a carry all the way across, dunks it on B, and sets his teammate Annie up for an easy shot on net. 10 seconds in, Miles, and we've already got our first goal.
Like you just explained perfectly, perfect air dribble to just eliminate both opponents. Being able to create a shot for his teammate, that's what it takes in this Titan League. You got to be able to throw the defense off. You're going to be able to create something.
And it looks like Pinnacle is doing just that as they create another, or it looks like they were trying to create another opportunity. We can see they're already getting a lot of pass plays in. Denzi not able to find Annie out of the corner on that one. Mad Max sticking with the ball. Insanity going to pinch it around him, and he's there off the sidewall. Annie with it again, gets the shot, bounces off of the crossbar, down into Idea and out of the goal. Bananas dodging a bullet on that one, but Pinnacle not quite done yet, keeping the pressure alive. Bananas scrambling to get the ball out of their half as Insanity takes it up the sidewall. And with a minute gone so far, this is looking heavily in favor of Pinnacle, in my opinion, Miles. Bananas have barely been able to breathe.
I agree on that one. Pinnacle are just hammering Bananas right now with just this go on and on offense with having to play little defense. It's just how mechanical like this entire team is. But all I got to say, is all the Bananas got to do is just eliminate one, maybe even two of the most crucial players, and they can get something going.
And we'll see if they're able to do that. There's plenty of time left on the clock for them to make something happen, only being down by one very minuscule amount here in Rocket League. Mad Max trying to get the double. B trying to get it out. Insanity with the demo on Denzi in the midfield. Idea taking his time trying to find B. He does. B gets the shot off, but Anti is in front of it, making the stop. Anti to send it down. An Idea gets a tip on that, keeping the ball away from Mad Max in the midfield. Anti gets it up past B in the mid. Mad Max is there, taking his time, gets it through Idea. Denzi's up, trying to find a touch, sending it down. An Idea to send that one away from the goal. We get seconds closer to the halfway point in game number one here. And I have to say, Bananas looking a little bit better going into the second half of this game than they did in the very beginning, Miles. However, I don't know if they're going to be able to stop Pinnacle here. Pinnacle just keeps the offensive pressure up and doesn't allow Bananas to really generate very much.
It's like I said earlier, Pinnacle are just going on and on their offense, but maybe it's been created something as Insanity gonna catch Anti lacking, and he's gonna be able to put in the first goal for Bananas.
It looks like Andy pushed up a little bit too far there, expecting Mad Max to have control over that, and that's going to turn into a nice little goal for Insanity there. 2 minutes left on the clock as Bananas tie up the score at 1 in game number one. I'm sure both of these teams want to come out of this game victorious. Best of 5 series. You only need 3 wins to walk away with the W. This first win could be very crucial. It's Mad Max in the corner. Bit of a double commit from Pinnacle there. It doesn't turn into anything except for a goal for Anti. Oh my goodness, Bananas just not going for the ball there.
Insanity looks like he was trying to get a touch just to clear it out, but it was out in middle where Anti was just sitting there waiting for the perfect pass to come to him, and he was able to just slot it behind the Banana defense.
And that's an ideal situation for Pinnacle there. They're going to take the lead. Idea trying to beat out, but Denzi gets there first. Insanity taking it out of the corner. Insanity sticking with it in the midfield. Gets it past. No, can't get it through Mad Max. Mad Max 50's with him. Leaves it for Annie. Mad Max still with the ball. Pops it up. Trying to get in a mechanical play, but B is going to get up and get a hand on it. Or a car, I should say. Mad Max sends it all the way across. Idea sticking with it. Pinches out of the corner. Insanity's up. Beat out by Mad Max. Idea out of the corner, or excuse me, off the sidewall in the midfield. Gets the flip reset, but can't get the second touch. Annie able to make the stop on the goal line. Insanity shot just wide, bouncing off of the post. The final 60 seconds winding down, and Bananas still trailing by 1, Miles. And no, excuse me. Now they are trailing by 2. A beautiful pass play coming out from Pinnacle.
Beautiful pass indeed. Max just being able to get it over 1 and being able to get it past not only another one, but 2 more defenders and giving it a free lane for Anti to shoot. Only down by 2 or 42 seconds. It's possible to come back, but I don't know. With this kind of Pinnacle offense, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I really don't. At least not in this game. I think the Bananas need to just put this one behind them the final 30 seconds and move on, get their minds prepared for game number 2, figure out exactly what they need to do to generate more offensive pressure on Pinnacle. It looks like Pinnacle is definitely not faultless, if you will, on their defensive side of things. So if Bananas can just capitalize on the cracks in their defense, they could see a very different game number 2 in the final seconds here, as Pinnacle looking to get one for the road. Not going to find it, but they are going to find the dub in game number 1.
Honestly, Pinnacle was just this entire series just being on that offensive pressure, just going and going and going and going. Just trying to give Bananas something to actually fight for. Bananas just need to somehow be able to come back fight back, and be able to do the exact same in this game too. We're about to see right now.
Yeah, I hope they can do something. Insanity, 3 shots, 1 goal. Um, I think that if he keeps that rocking, he should be good. But I'm expecting to see a little bit more from an Ideify and B. They were both really good on the defensive line during that match, but I think Insanity's going to need a little bit of help in Pinnacle's offensive zone. Pinnacle's got a really good defense, but they can definitely break through. We saw the mistake come out from Annie where he pushed up a little bit too far, but I don't know. I think Bananas, if they make some changes, if they get their defense a little bit tighter, I think that they can definitely hold their own against Pinnacle. But as you said, Pinnacle, they're just, I don't think they know how to quit. I don't think they know how to stop. They're full blast all the time.
They're just amazing, just mechanical players, just being able to get back to the ball every single time, no matter where they are on the field. It's just amazing to see this, and especially coming from me as a Titan player, it's just amazing to look at as Denzi just getting absolutely fancy with it, being able to slot it past the defense.
I'm starting to see a pattern here. It was within the first 10 seconds that Pinnacle scored in game 1. A repeat of that scenario in game number 2. A beautiful pass coming out from Mad Max right there, and Denzi getting mechanical. Looked like he did get the flip, but went ahead and opted for the fake and was able to just take a beautiful shot past the defender. What a beautiful play coming out from Pinnacle right there, showing us why they are leading their conference and why they are currently undefeated. Mad Max in the midfield, getting it out of the corner, can't get it through Insanity. Denzi backing up a little bit, trying to bide some time, going for the fake, gonna fake out his teammate maybe a little bit right there. I'm not sure that he meant to block Annie's touch, but it did get sent back to Pinnacle's corner. And Denzi off the backboard. Idea sticking with it in the midfield. Idea getting the carry over off the backboard. Mad Max going to take it away from him. 60 seconds now gone from game number 2. And we have, I would say, almost the same matchup as we had in game number 1, Miles. We're seeing more pressure from Pinnacle than Bananas, but I think the Bananas are doing a little bit better at staying out of their defensive zone so far.
They're definitely putting on way more offense this time, almost with a nice musty over the top of Insanity. But they're putting a lot more offense out there than how they was last game. But I don't know. It just, the way it seems, it just doesn't seem like it's going to be enough to get past this Pinnacle defense.
Yeah, it does still feel a little bit lacking, though. We'll see if they start to warm up here. Seems like Insanity is doing just about everything he can do. Maybe the Bananas just needing a little bit more time to get that team chemistry flowing. Sometimes you see teams that really have a rough start and then start to peak and blow up mid-season, find themselves in a playoff position. We'll see if that's the Bananas or if they're able to even heat up here. No, unfortunate for them. Denzi going to score his second goal of game number 2, taking advantage of the Bananas being a little too far pushed up and the demo.
Like you said, Insanity got demoed off of his attempted shot by Max, and Denzi's just able to slide it all the way downfield with an open net as well. Bananas are gonna have to do something major change up here to try to take at least this game or any future games off of Pinnacle.
Yeah, to be honest with you, if they allow Pinnacle this win right here, I think it's going to be an easy sweep for Pinnacle. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to stop the momentum and the energy of Pinnacle standing at the precipice of a sweep. Because I know that I'm pretty sure if I was reading those sheets right earlier, they've only dropped 1 game so far this entire season. If they can get a sweep here, they can still keep that to 1 game. But Insanity getting another goal, or not another goal, the first goal for Bananas in game number 2, looking to start a comeback.
Good read off of the bad boy pass from B there, and he's gonna be able to just slot it past Ante there, just catching him in the worst spots. Now it's within 1 goal. They have time, but will they be able to capitalize off of it?
Idea looking for the double. He gets it through. It looked like an unfortunate bounce off of Mad Max's car. That ball looked like it was doing some crazy things, Miles.
Honestly, Max got the save, but at what cost? Also own goal at the same time, and it's going to be able to put Bananas in a tie two up situation here.
And with 2 minutes left on the clock, that is an ideal position for the Bananas at this point. Insanity with the shot, shoots it straight at Denzi, who's going to pop it up. Denzi finds Mad Max, but Mad Max not able to find the back of the net. Ball's going to hit post. Idea popping it up from the Bananas defensive zone. Mad Max taking it away, making the steal in the midfield. Mad Max just sticking with the ball, trying to 50 it through. Denzi with the shot, gonna bounce off of Insanity. Annie also with the shot, but can't get it through B. Bananas holding strong on the defensive line. They know that this is a do or die moment for them, Miles. They can't allow Pinnacle to take the lead again.
Indeed, they're trying to pull out all the stops right now, all the offensive pressure they can muster, just to even get it past one player on Pinnacle. It just seems hard for them to do, but they got to do whatever it takes to get to just form something. As they form a little bit of offense, they're trying to get it down.
Yeah, Pinnacle going crazy right now. It looked like there was a triple commit that came out from them, and still Mad Max was able to get back onto the ground and get in front of the Bananas shot. So even the triple commit on this Pinnacle roster is like, you can't really punish them very easily, so you have to make every single punishment opportunity count. As Bananas have done a pretty good job so far, though they got a little bit more to do if they expect to take home a win here tonight. Mad Max is up looking for the angle. B gets in front of it, making the stop. Ball is bounced in the middle. Insanity missing his touch. Idea gonna 50 with Annie, going in favor of Annie and Pinnacle. Ball bounces up off the backboard. B trying to follow it, getting the bump on Annie. Insanity not able to get a good read on the ball. Final 5 seconds as the ball falls down in front of Bananas goal and is cleared out. We now have an overtime, the first overtime of this series, ladies and gentlemen, in game number 2.
This first overtime of this series is crazy to see that this has even been only the first overtime out of these two teams. Almost a goal there, almost a goal set up there, but I can see that Bananas are trying to form something, getting these big long clears, long distance. They're just trying to do whatever they can, really.
Yeah, that's really all you can do against this Pinnacle roster, but they're doing pretty good so far. As long as they can keep the ball out in front of their net. Mad Max with a shot. Idea sending it away. B popping it up, trying to get the read off of Annie. Does get it, sends it down towards the net. Mad Max is there to send it away. Insanity back out to the mid. Idea off of the ceiling and gets the second touch. Oh my goodness! Bananas gonna take game number 2.
Taking game 2 in style. Idefy being able to read that waterfall touch. What a beautiful play, and Insanity with that beautiful pass from that left side wall. Ooh, just amazing to look at. And it's going to be Bananas taking game 2.
Yeah, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why this is the Titan League. These players are just absolutely insane. They just get in there and get some of the craziest touches you will see outside of the pro circuit. And, man, yeah, I love to see it. Love to see Bananas come back there and give Pinnacle a run for their money, giving Pinnacle technically their second game loss so far of the season. And I hope, Miles, I hope that they're able to capitalize on this energy that they just mustered, and moving forward into game number 3 in the Coliseum here. This is the most pivotal game of this series.
Bananas, I feel like with that win and the way that they won that, their confidence should be at an all-time high here. But from what I've been seeing, all they have to do is just eliminate the most mechanical player on this Pinnacle roster, which is Mad Max, and just be able to do some devious things with the ball, just to just create some awkwardness.
Yeah, I think that is a good piece of advice there. Mad Max certainly one of the top players in the Nemesis League. I wouldn't be surprised if he is pretty used to getting targeted. And we see a little bit of a car change from him, switching from the really flat Batmobile to, I can't even remember what that is, like the Ice Charger or
I
something
think
like
that
that.
is the Ice Charger. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting car. Honestly, you don't see it too often, but reminds me of the Dominus, so I can see why somebody would want to pick it. Insanity, trying to get that double touch, not able to get it. Mad Max taking his time, gets control of the ball, trying to get something through. Idea makes a stop to that one. Mad Max almost able to get that solo play. Mad Max, oh, not gonna get the double off of the post. Idea doing everything he can to get this ball cleared over the midway line. Mad Max, it's like a little bit, maybe a mess up. I'm not sure if he's meaning to do that. Oh, I don't think that was intentional. Ideafy gonna find the back of the net and start things off for Bananas.
Honestly, you just look at Mad Max, and it's just like he's just trying to have fun. That's all it is.
That's what I was wondering.
It's just him trying to have fun, but unfortunately, sometimes that fun can get cut short. As I Ideafy being able to slot the first goal of Game 3 for Bananas.
Yeah, that's definitely the position you want to be in as a banana fan, holding the lead. 3 minutes left on the clock. All the Bananas got to do at this point is just play really smart Rocket League, shut down this Pinnacle offense, and they can walk home with a second victory in this best-of-5 series, put themselves in the match point position. Will they be able to do it, or will Pinnacle take things a little bit more seriously in the second half of this game and maybe pull out the W, putting themselves in match point? Idea trying to get it through. Mad Max not going to let that happen. Mad Max sticking with the ball. Insanity almost getting the pinch, almost finding the back of the net, but the ball is going to go wide. Denzi sends it down, and he finds it in the midfield. Can't get the second touch. Denzi's up, but he doesn't beat out Insanity. Mad Max is there with the shot. B off of the backboard, and that was dangerous, but B held out there. Miles, oof, I'm clinched up from that shot right there.
Honestly, I thought Denzi had the redirect in front of the net, but B just being able to just put his entire car in the way and just being able to just block it is amazing. Almost an offensive push immediately off of defense from Pinnacle, but Insanity looks like he's going to try to slot with himself. Doesn't work. B getting the 59 ante. He's going to be going straight to Denzi. Denzi passing it mid. Matt is up. He's going to try to do something like he always does. Flip yourself the backboard. Annie almost in the net, but B isn't going to let any of it go in. Ideafy trying to get a shot off. Another deny from Annie. Insanity almost off the post.
And Bananas. Woo. Bananas going bananas right now. Oh my goodness. B just doing the most on the defensive line. He has some amazing saves so far in this game. Denzi off the side. Denzi trying to do something, trying to get control. Insanity to take it away from him. Annie gonna 50 and get the dunk over B. Denzi out of the corner. Not getting the touch he was hoping for. Annie out to the mid. Mad Max is there. Gets the touch, but the ball gets a little bit away from him. He has to 50 with Insanity. And then he falls on the dunk on B. But B still able to maintain control. He's going to get just demolished by Mad Max as Denzi finds the ball in the midfield. Trying to find a pass out to Max. He does. But Insanity getting in front of that. This Bananas roster is hopping off right now.
This absolute beautiful defense. This defensive clinic that Bananas have just been putting on this entire series. I mean, it's like what they say. You play good when there's good defense, there's good offense. And B just described that right now. Beautiful defense leads into beautiful offense. He's going to slot one to take a two up lead against Pinnacle.
Bananas really starting to come alive now. You love to see it. The final 10 seconds of game number 3. Bananas up by 2. This is pretty much chalked at this point for Pinnacle. They just got to move on to game number 4. You got to wonder, seeing this, did Pinnacle troll that, or did the Bananas really just come alive and shut that down? Is Pinnacle going to be able to make a comeback here? Bananas looking to give Pinnacle their first loss of the season.
Definitely, it is definitely within grasp to give this team their first loss, but let's remember, Max isn't like your average competitive player. He's mechanical like that. So he's going to try to have some fun with it. But since it's going to be going on to a game 4 when they could possibly lose this, I think he's going to try to up it up a notch. He's not going to take any prisoners for the rest of these games. I'm not even going to lie to you.
I think that would be smart. You know, maybe if Pinnacle was sitting in a different conference, it'd be a different story. But sitting in the conference that they are in, with 3 out of 4 teams undefeated at the moment, that is, I mean, maybe he doesn't care. Maybe he's like, hey, you know, I'll take second place. It's no big deal. He already got the 3-peat. What else can you do? You know what I mean? But Pinnacle, you know, they're gonna need to do something right now if they want to remain undefeated. Or you know, Bananas looking to hand them that first loss. Will they be able to do it?
Only one way to find out. Only way to find out is by watching this beautiful game right here.
That's true. Game number 4 of this best of 5 series. Will Bananas take it away, or can Pinnacle pull this back? Mad Max off the backboard. Denzi's up. He gets it over B. He's got the carry. Didn't look like he could get the flip. As he gets it past one in the corner. Insanity's there, though. Insanity with the pop to the midfield. Can't find Idea. He's going to steal the boost off Pinnacle. Pop it back to the mid. B's there. 50s with Mad Max. Down to Denzi. Denzi getting an awkward touch. Sends it across. Nobody else from Pinnacle able to clear that one out. And nobody else from Bananas came up to take advantage of the shot. Mad Max looks like he's just going to 50 it through the whole team. B finally taking it away from him. And Ante sending it up. Mad Max finds the touch. And he's going to try and follow. Oh, the double commit on Mad Max. Ball gets flicked up. Denzi to send that one down. Pinnacle still keeping their offensive pressure here. Will they be able to do something with it? Denzi got an empty net to shoot at, or not an empty net, but a empty lane, I should say. Just that whole side. I'm not sure what happened there.
Max just being able to get it past not 1 but 2 defenders. Unfortunate miss off the backboard by B, but hey, Denzi's just there to be able to clean up Max's mess. Just being able to, you know, put in the goals that need to be put in, and they're going to take the lead by 1 this early on.
And that is what you want to see if you're rooting for Pinnacle. No, that is what you want to see if you're rooting for Pinnacle. A quick second goal. They're going to take a 2-point lead with 3 minutes and 39 seconds left.
Max just getting that first touch, and then instantly that nice B off the backboard. Again, creating a shot for Denzi. These two are just a dynamic duo. Max just be as he has as much fun as he wants. And Denzi's just there to be able to clean it up.
Holy.
Well, I guess it's just flip-flop at this point. Denzi creating his own pass off the backboard, and Max just being able to cling it top left corner.
I gotta say that catches me off guard, Miles. I wouldn't anticipate seeing a play like that come out in the Titan League. I mean, the Bananas just completely left the ball alone, let Denzi and Mad Max just walk it up to their goal, and we're just going to put this in the back of the net, I guess. You guys aren't going to do anything about it. But B, trying to do something about it, trying to start the comeback. Not able to get it through Pinnacle's defense. We're seeing the Pinnacle from game 1 come back out. Mad Max getting a little bit in front of that ball. Not able to make the touch he's looking for. Annie trying to take control. Mad Max is there with the shot. He's going to get it through. 4-0 now in favor of Pinnacle.
Annie just being able to just try to create some mischief off the defensive back line, just being able to cling it at the backboard. Unfortunate clear off by Idefy, and Max is going to be able to slot it to the opposite side of the net. Beautiful shot, honestly.
Certainly was, and Pinnacle looking really hot right now. Is Mad Max going to clear this all the way back to his own zone. Mad Max sticking with it in the midfield. Going to get to 50 with B. Leaving it. Oh, no, he's up for it. They can't get it through Idea. Insanity. Trying to find somebody out in the mid. B's there, but he's just a little bit too late on the uptake. Pinnacle's going to clear that ball away. Insanity in the midfield. Ante sends it up. B's going to take it away from him. B might have an empty net, but he can't get back to the ball. Ante almost own goaling, bouncing off of the post and going out. Mad Max with the pinch. Idea is up in front of it, up to Insanity, but Insanity can't get the ball on net. Idea with the shot. It's going to hit the post off of Mad Max and bounce off. With 2 minutes left on the clock, Bananas just cannot catch a break right now, Miles.
I mean, they can't, but they have a chance. With under 2 minutes, it's possible, but you have to slot almost every goal attempt you have in this short amount of time. But honestly, it's just Max and Denzi just having their fun, and Andy just playing defense. Andy just doing what he does best, plays that beautiful defense. Almost another goal.
And it seems to be working out quite well for them, as they've all but got game 4 in the bag. Still time, technically, for the Bananas to make a comeback. But like you said, Miles, they're going to have to do some massive work, as this Pinnacle roster is not interested in allowing that to happen. They're going to keep the Bananas down for as long as they can. Idea with the shot. Denzi's there. Mad Max getting the demo on Insanity as he rotates back. B in the mid. Can't get it past Ante. Ante's going to stick with it out of the corner. He gets it. Can't get it through the defense. Mad Max trying to get in front of him. Ante trying to get back in time, and he's going to make it. Insanity with the long ball shot. It's not going to go. Ante with the demo. The ball gets cleared back over into the final 30 seconds of this game, Miles. 4-0 in favor of Pinnacle. I don't think it's possible at this point for Bananas to come back. I think that they have to rely on game number 5, and I think that they really, really need to take a step back and ask themselves, what did we do in game number 2 and 3?
It's like you said, in game 2 and 3, they had just amazing offense and amazing defense both together. Combined, they just went crazy the last 2 games, and then this game they just flunked out. Honestly, I feel like they're just letting up too much. They're letting up too much pressure. They need that same amount of offense, that same amount of pressure, that same punch that they gave in 2 and 3 to get that win. And for game 5, they're gonna definitely have to punch it. They're gonna have to punch that throttle real hard if they're gonna be trying to get this win.
Yeah, I agree with that. Bananas. I said it in the beginning of the series before we even started, and I'll say it again. They have a very, very tough team on their hands with this Pinnacle roster, and so far, man, I think that they've done a really good job, especially being 1 and 2. I think that they've done a really good job against them, but it's not over. It's not over yet, Miles. They have to push through right here, right now. This is game number 5, ladies and gentlemen. This is for all the marbles. Winner of this takes home the W. Will it be Pinnacle? Will they continue their undefeated streak, or will the Bananas hand them their first loss of the season? Only one way to find out. We get into game number 5. Mad Max, oh my goodness, landing backwards, trying to get that flick. That would have been maybe one of the sickest shots that's ever occurred on this channel. That, at least in a competitive scenario like this. Mad Max out of the corner, or off the sidewall in the midfield, and Annie to Insanity. Insanity pops it up and over Denzi in his own corner. Idea trying to get it out to the mid. Insanity there for it, but Pinnacle keeping it away from their net. Denzi, oh my, gets the carry over the defense and allows the Bananas to put it in for him.
Honestly, it was such a good carry over them, and all what Disney was trying to do is just pass it mid. He knew that someone was going to be there, but he didn't expect the bananas to be doing the work for his teammates. But I feel like right now, bananas just need to calm it down. They need to calm it down and just try to take some time, take the time to try to actually form something.
Yeah, they might be doing a little bit too much, but they got plenty of time. A little under 4 minutes. They're only down by 1. They just need to take some deep breaths. Now they're down by 2. Mad Max going to take advantage of them being awkward on defense.
Like you said, the unfortunate awkwardness, B just not being able to get the right carry that he wanted, kind of putting Insanity in a bad spot. All what Insanity could do just pop it out, and Max just happened to be there, just slot it right past him.
Yeah, they're going to do that every time. You know, almost everybody, actually probably everybody on this Pinnacle roster is, you give them that easy opportunity, they're going to take it and they're going to score it. They're that team. And so you can't allow them to do that. Bananas now down by 2. Will they be able to make a comeback? Insanity with the shot. Annie makes it in front of it, doing his job as he has been all series long, holding it down solidly on the defense for Pinnacle. As Mad Max is going to clear that one all the way out. Annie up with it, looking for the double touch. He finds it, but it bounces off of Insanity. Dinzy coming in to clean things up.
I mean, I guess Annie said, hey, it's my turn on the front pitch. It's my turn to do something. And he did something indeed, creating that beautiful play for Denzi, just making the entire Bananas team awkward and just being able to create such an amazing play like that.
Yeah, that looked... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No.
I was just going to say that looked like a catch-22 type situation, Miles, where Insanity was doomed regardless of what he did. He got a huge save, not allowing that double touch to come in, but it resulted in Dinzy being able to put it in and, you know, just take a more commanding lead for Pinnacle.
Fade between almost a goal out of from Idify and being able to threat. Deniement again. Pinch? Question mark from Denzi and Max. Is going to be Anti getting a clear down. Almost a redirect on net. Anti's just still trying to keep it in, but Idify is going to take it himself. Up to B. B. Looks like he's going to try to read it here. Try to pass out. Idify passing it out mid. Insanity. Get a shot on. It's going to be another Pinnacle offensive push. Max just trying to get it in. Gets a demo off as well. Insanity is going to be on the ball. It's going to be right to Max again. Idify being able to deny Max is going to be right to Anti. Anti going to try to get carry. Gets denied by B. Max taking it himself. Gets a musty. Looks like he was trying to go for a reset or a pop or something like that. Didn't work out. Insanity taking it down himself. Passes it mid. Lob shot almost in the top corner. And honestly, a minute and 20 left. It looks like Pinnacle are just having their fun.
Oh!
I guess I'm just right. They're just having their fun. Max with a musty off the backboard and then just lobbing it to Denzi. What a play.
Holy, what a read from Denzi. Wow, all the way down like that. And the touch that came out from Max and his ability to just see that ball waterfall and get in front of it. Crazy. And Pinnacle's showing us why they are one of the scariest teams in the Titan League right now. Mad Max. Backwards. 1 minute left. Dinzy with the touch. Over to Mad Max, who pinches it back across. Idea. Sending it down. Annie is there. It's going to take a little bit of time. 50s with Insanity. Almost dangerous. Bananas. 40 seconds to make 4 goals. Not in a good position for them. They really got to turn on the afterburners at this point to make something happen. And they need to do it fast. Insanity, a little bit awkward on the ball. 30 seconds remaining as Dinzy going to get bumped by Mad Max there. little team bump, little love bump, if you will. Mad Max just getting really crazy with it. Oh my goodness. But not able to get that through. Insanity said, no, sir, I am not going to allow you to do that to me on the live stream. In the final seconds here, B going to sneak one through. 3 seconds left. Bananas taking home at least a little bit of their dignity.
Yeah, just unfortunate how they had to go out like this in Game 5, forcing the Game 5 against an amazing team. But unfortunately, they broke down. But at least they were able to at least sneak one away, just to keep the confidence high.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
a loss hurts. So anything you can do to sort of take a little bit of that pain away, I understand. And I gotta give it to Bananas. Some teams will, when they get into that position where it's like, yeah, this is hopeless, they just stop playing. I've seen people even leave lobbies before on streamed matches, and it's like, yikes. But Bananas, held it down. They really tried until the final seconds, and they did it. There was a good performance, I gotta say. Game 5 can't really ask for much more as far as content goes, Miles. And Titan Game 5, I mean, that was peak. Bananas did well. Pinnacle just are very strong.
Both teams did well. Pinnacle just came out on top, doing what they do best, absolutely making it look fun on the field. And to continue on the fun part, it looked like they were just having fun the entire time. It's like Bananas weren't able to do much; they weren't able to create anything, and Pinnacle just took advantage of it and did what they liked.
Yeah, they certainly did. And ladies and gentlemen, that pretty much wraps up our stream for the night. Really appreciate everybody coming out and supporting the stream. However, there is one last thing that I'd like to do before we go. I need to do a couple of shout outs. I need to check the Twitch stream real quick. Yes, we do have a Vinsky with the resubscribe with Prime. Shout out to Vinsky for that, 7 months. And then I've got a list of people here I want to shout out. Our premium subscribers here in the Nemesis League. We've got the novice subscribers. Shout out to Loosh, Jeff Masters, Icarus, and Hardpoint. We've got the challenger subscribers. Shout out to Chunklight and Velotech. And the top dogs, the premium Titan subscribers. Big shout out to Sodak, Rogue, Rilo, Owen, Crip, and Chillin'. Big ups to everybody who comes out to support the Nemesis Gaming League. I really appreciate it. I cannot tell you how much it means to me, how much it means to all of us. We really do a lot to try and bring you some premium Rocket League content. And, I might be a little bit biased, but I think we do a pretty good job. But again, thanks everybody. Miles, thank you for joining me up here in the booth. It is always a pleasure to have your Titan expertise up here helping guide my boomer eyes along.
Hey, I'm glad I can help. Glad I can help any day of the week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps us up. We will be back. I think we've got Sunday. We've got a tournament going down, a Novice League tournament. And then next Monday, we are on break for Thanksgiving. So unfortunately, we will not be having any streamed matches, league matches, as we'll all be on break. But I think there might be something in the work for some sort of community thing. I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me. But Sunday, we do got a tournament. So join us for that if you will. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.